Hey guys, it's me, Startard, and I am going to bring you guys a new series, and it's called Late Night Smash, which is going to be a series I'm going to be doing through college. And Late Night Smash is mostly going to be tutorials with me and my roommate. But until then, this is going to be a series of tutorials explaining. This one tutorial at least in the series is going to be explaining L canceling, which is a pretty fundamental technique if you're getting into the game, be it for the first time or being it first time competitively or not. So I think it's worth explaining L canceling. So I'm gonna go to training. I sound a little less energetic. It's because it's 5 in the morning, and I felt like doing something at 5 in the morning, which is odd for most people. So I'm gonna do. Let me just warm up. All right, I think I'm pretty warm. So what out canceling is it's a canceling of your ground lag when you do an aerial, and it's pretty significant as it allows you to follow up on combos that you normally wouldn't be able to follow up on. And if you notice there, Ganon's attacks are all really fast, and I can follow up after them immediately, except for that one. See how I'm dashing after every single attack? That's the power of L canceling. So, if you're wondering how to do this amazing technique, you want to press L, R, or Z just before you land, like there, like that, cause right. I was a little late on the pause. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I got that one. But the easiest way to L cancel, in my opinion, the easiest way to learn anything really, is to do it in practice. So the easiest way is to get combos with it. If you cannot get this combo, okay, Ice Climbers are really bad for this. Let's use someone a little lighter, like, Mewtwo. Oh, oops. Wrong character. That was a little mistake. Going back to Ganon, because he's the most noticeable. Let's go to Marth. So, like I said, the easiest way to practice L canceling is to actually do it. So, if you cannot get this one combo off, dare, nair, if you cannot get that combo off, then you're not L canceling. Like this. If you can't get both dares in, both down airs, then you're not good. Then you're not L canceling. See here. Oh, there I just died trying to finish Marth off. But if you can't get that simple combo off, then you're not L canceling. Ganon, every character's L canceling is pretty much the same timing. It just depends on how fast they fall, because you want to press the R or L button really, really close to when you hit the ground. And that's about it for L canceling. Now, you can obviously see how this is effective, and you can obviously how in practice this is really awesome, as it allows you to hone combos. You see me do it in every video I make, and obviously Ganon is the most noticeable. Let's make the Falcon like level 7, so he actually kind of fights. Let's go to Battlefield. Oh, alright. There, I thought I could be cool and land a side B, and I think I forgot that in training you can't use the C stick. I even DI'd that properly, and DI I think will be another tutorial. If you notice here, I'm doing a bunch of wave dashes, and one of those dashes actually allowed me to avoid his attack. And that's why you don't play against cons, because funny things like that happen. No self-respecting human player would actually let that happen. Except for me when I tried to style on the Captain Falcon and do that really terrible recovery option. That was probably the worst thing I could have done. While I'm doing my first video, I may as well show you guys a little bit of tech skill with each of the characters. There he goes. A lot of new players like to think that Falcon Punch is pretty amazing. It really isn't, unless you're doing it to style. If you can hit the Falcon Punch, then you're pretty pro. But 90% of players that I see that main Falcon can't hit the Falcon Punch. So, if you saw there, I was canceling pretty much every single move I was landing. You'll probably see more of it in this match, because Final Destination has no platforms for me to wave dash off of. I missed that L cancel there, which is really significant, actually, because a human player would have capitalized on that immediately. And now I'm doing a skill called crouch canceling, which is what crouch canceling allows you to do is kill any knockback, which is actually really awesome because then the jab combos like Captain Falcons, they don't knock you back so far. I have no idea why he tried to spike me there. Probably just to see if he could see me a pretty early kill. Oh, and I didn't get to the. I tried to go for something that a lot of people like to call an instant edge guard a ramen noodle edge guard because it's instant. Oh, and I missed my wave dash, but it's okay. It's all good. what's really annoying is that you can't mind game comms. Because obviously comms only have one thought. Comms really only have one thought set programmed into their AI, so they can't actually react to what you do in any significant way. Um, comms can't really shield grab, not very well at least. Now let's go to somebody with a lot better call canceling, because Link is notorious for his terribly slow down air. Ow. And if you're noticing here, all of Link's aerials are going really fast, and that's a good sign, because that means I'm canceling all the moves. Captain Falcon's trying to show me his moves, and it's not working, because I'm up to him. By the way, if you hold down into a wave dash, there's a chance that you might not actually be able to do the wave dash. Oh shoot. I tried to you can cancel your shield by actually doing an up B or an up tilt. Like, ow. Let me see if I can get him to. There we go. Ow. And again, people, that is why you do not play against computers, because stupid things like that happen that normal people wouldn't actually do. And also, just a side note, a normal player would have, any good player would have been able to get out of that little up tilt combo. The big reason why I wasn't dodging his up B is mostly because I was trying to get a falling up tilt, which is a little difficult with Link. So let's see some elementary tech skill. Let's go back to Final Destination. You saw a little bit of it, but now I'm gonna explain it. That's moonwalking, which was in my previous video. Oh, I missed. So, bomb camping is a really important tech skill with Link, because you can just keep throwing bombs at your opponent and they can't do very much about it, except catch them. and if your opponent catches a bomb, it makes them unable to grab. So it's pretty significant. as you all should know, grabbing is a very important part of melee. Got me with an up air. The back hit of an up air. No characters can't grab with items in their hands, and bomb camping is pretty awesome. And boomerang camping is almost as good. And Link has something that you'll hear a lot of players refer to as a disjointed hitbox, because Link's hits aren't actually part of his body. And here, that's a tether grab recovery, which is a very, very important skill to have with Link. Because if you can't recover Link has one of the best recoveries in the game. If you get knocked too far off stage, you can pull a bomb before. Oh, and I just realized I wasn't using Nair, his neutral there. I don't use Link's neutral air that often though. Oh, and I didn't capitalize on that bomb. I should have though. There was no DI, unfortunately for you guys. And he's 200%, which is pretty ridiculous. And I'm falling into all the captain's moves, which is... Ow! No DI there either, and that really sucks. And actually, there might have been some kind of DI there, because I probably could have recovered there. So that's some tech skill with Link. All of it almost requires all canceling. So let's go to another character who's a little more technical, like Mewtwo. Oh wait, I want to have shiny Mewtwo. There we go. Mewtwo requires a little bit more tech skill, almost similar to a very, very light Sheik. Because as you all know, Sheik, as most people know, Sheik can shoot needles, and Mewtwo can almost do the same thing in Shadow Balls. And so, wave dashing is an important skill to be able to use with Mewtwo, as is being able to teleport camp. Ow. So you said that I'm gonna be doing this series mostly with a roommate. That's because I'm going to college in about a week. So you'll hear from me a lot less. So turn around Shadow Ball. There's another good attack skill for you all. It's actually not hard. You tap on the control stick when you're in midair. You don't smash it, because you'll just stay in place. Ow! I didn't actually expect him to hit with that. I almost made that. Ow. Oh god. I'm meant to do an up B there, but 'twas not to be. 'Twas not to be. Haha. I like to make puns. For the people that know me very well, I like to make a lot of puns. Really bad ones usually. If that had hit, and he hadn't parachuted that would have been... The thing is about Shadow Ball, you can use it on the edge. I haven't gotten too much because this Falcon's... If you're seeing here, this is a technique that people use for edge stalling called an up B cancel. Because you cancel it by grabbing the ledge. And there I actually tried to go for something a little fancy. Alright, so that's a little skill you can use with Mewtwo. And now let's go to Jigglypuff. I'm going to be showing you guys my 5 main characters. Up throw, rest. And unfortunately on a large stage like Final Destination, that won't kill. Kind of unfortunate too, because I got the combo perfectly. Oh, but that should kill him anyway. No? No? Okay. That kill combo that I did there on the up throw rest is colloquially known as a space animal killer. Because Fox and Falco, the 2 space animals, they can't escape from it. Not well, at least. Unless you have a really good DI, which I will explain how to do in one of my future videos in this series. And you're gonna see me here do something called the Rising Pound, which is really useful for recoveries, but you're not allowed to use it just to stall infinitely. And however, it is not infinite, despite what I said just recently. And there I missed the up throw rest, which is actually kind of bad. That should be a kill. Oh wow, I didn't actually think that would kill. As you see, Captain Falcon kind of falls for the space animal killer too. If you're wondering why I'm not flying nearly as far as I should, or as far as the computer would like me to, it's because of DIing. But again, I'll explain that in another video. You guys probably really want to know now that I've said those 2 letters a ton of times. So that's some Puff Tech skill, the up throw rest, which is easy. It's a little easy. It's kind of easy to hit. Because because Puff's rest box, her down B, it's her pretty much her entire body. So as long as you're touching the opponent, you can get it pretty much all the time. And now some Marth skill. As I said before, Marth has a really wide wave dash, but that's not what I'm focusing on today. I can never get this grab off. I can never get his up throw combos off. Ow, that should be a kill without any DI. Without any DI, most of Falcon's smash attacks get converted into kills really easily. Any good player would have gotten out of that. It's pretty easy to get out of. Unless your fall speed is insane like Falcon's. Unless you have really fast fall speed like Captain Falcon, it's pretty easy to get out of that most of the time. Alright. I need to relearn how to short hop. And again, the side B there, you actually get a little bit of height if you use it at the right time. With Marth's good mobility, you can combo into pretty much anything. Oh, and I actually died. So, let me redo that on a stage with platforms, just so you guys can see a little bit more of what Marth can really do. Especially on a smaller stage like Battlefield. I'm not going to do Yoshi's story because that's pretty much like a small battlefield. The smaller the stage, generally the better Marth does. Because the opponent pretty much has no room to run. Marth can space. Marth has all of his spacing options. He controls the ground, he controls most of the air, he controls the platforms. Already you have the stage covered. I should have grabbed edge there. I like Wave landing off platforms looks really fancy with Marth, just because of his massively long wave dash. I'm gonna see if I can get something off that's pretty famous with Marth called the Ken combo. That's another piece of tech skill that that lots of Marths utilize. It's a forward air to your down air. Let's see if I can get it. He's at pretty high percent now. I'm gonna need to like smack him off. There we go. Oh, that was a little too much. Marth also has really good edge plays. You can see right here how I'm just stalling Falcon out. Until then, of course, I had no idea if I had a jump or not, so I wasn't gonna chance it. You'll see me going for that a lot. Both when I play casually and when I don't. Oh, there we go, I got it. Forward air to a down air. So, I'll demonstrate it a little bit on Final Destination again. Actually, nah. I'll do it on Yoshi's. Because Yoshi's is very, very, very popular with among professional Marths. Because, like I said before, he controls everything. There we go. And he was trying to go for the cloud, which is affectionately been named Randall. And apparently the cloud is a pattern, but I for one have not been able to figure it out. So kudos to you guys if you can. And of course, Yoshi's is known for its notoriously low glass ceilings. It has a low ceiling, and it has extremely, and the side blast zones are pretty tight too, making all of Marth's moves pretty much kill moves. If you guys notice, I'm not using Marth's counter almost at all, because for one, I don't really need it, and for two, it's not the best move, because if you miss your counter, you're pretty much screwed. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Yes! Okay, so that there is the famous Ken combo, and that's Marth Tech skill 101. That's Tech skill 101, L canceling, various combos with various characters, and just generally good skill to have when you're playing Smash. So if you guys want more of this series, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.